Good afternoon. This is video log entry 177. It's about 12 p.m. CST. Yeah, 12:30 p.m. CST. It's been a couple of weeks. I thought I'd, submit a video just as a minor update on what's been going on in my life, even though not much is, nothing exciting at the very least. I had a few interviews and they went pretty well, but they're not exciting jobs. And it kind of depends. I may not. It depends because all of them are like fast-paced jobs, and I've worked at fast-paced jobs before. I've worked at a couple of. Well, I haven't worked at a Starbucks, but I went to a few interviews for Starbucks and a Dunkin' Donuts in downtown, and they seemed okay, but they don't seem too exciting, obviously, because it's a minimum wage job, right? Which is fine. I mean, I think I may just keep waiting. Based on the situation I'm in, I can wait for a while if I wanted to. And yeah, I don't know. I'd rather just work for the city and have a more stable job instead of having to be kind of where the flow is dictated by customers and it being, I don't know. I can work a job like that, but I'd rather minimize my stress and have a more introverted job. And that more introverted job would actually be working for the city. Because you can work alone in most cases, depending on what you do, or you can be working with a partner, or if you're working in a park, you can, especially your facility maintenance or a park attendant, you just walk around and you just attend the park. I don't know, but I'd rather just do something I'm more comfortable with, just because I just don't feel like having to deal with the bullshit that happens in food and beverage jobs. And props to the people that can deal with it. I just know that I'm going to be very half-assed if I had a job like that right now. I probably wouldn't get fired, but, I may have a few times in which my manager would be kind of not yelling at me, but correcting me. I don't know. It's hard for me to focus on things I'm not interested in, right? Which is why I'd rather have a mindless job so I can let my head wander, I guess. I mean, it's better than an office job because that's another kind of job that you'd have if you want something that's low stress and mind numbing. But at the same time, I don't want to be in an office. And I applied for a lot of outside positions and whatnot. I don't know. I want to work at a harbor or something this summer, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, the reason why I'm dressed up is because I went to an interview for Starbucks and it was out west, and it was okay. The manager seemed okay, but again, it's a food and beverages job. It's not going to be something I'd be there for long term at the very least. Maybe a couple of weeks if I need it. And I don't really need it. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to keep applying for it in places because just in case. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people. I'm an introvert. I can understand people who like being around other people all the goddamn time, which is why people work at cafes and restaurants. And I mean, I guess you could be a line cook as an introvert or whatever, and you can just put some earbuds on, and I don't know. Even that's just like I don't. I'd have to invest some effort into actually learning the different dishes and all that stuff, and which is fine. It just seems mundane to me, but it's a job, right? It's a job. So, yeah, I don't know. It's been really slow this February. I'm hoping March will pick up more. I don't know. The winter's been brutal over here. I mean, I go outside every day and I go on walks and all that, and it's starting to warm up a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, well, aside from that, I actually submitted my taxes. So that's something I did. And I'm getting quite a bit, so that's something to be positive about or optimistic about. So yeah, that'll probably cover like a few months or around a month or so. And I don't know, it's just like I've been just pessimistic. I can't help my mind from being pessimistic all the time. I'm not even in a bad position. It's just it gets really moody at times. It's not even necessarily about the situation I'm in, but the world that we happen to be in and whatnot. And you can't fix it, right? But I still get pessimistic, so I have to find ways in which I can distract my mind. And right now, that's looking for jobs and finding ways I can make money, I guess. Ugh, I don't know. It's been, yeah, it's, I mean, aside from that, everything's been good. Um, I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this on YouTube, but, I kind of wanted to show off my haircut. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to distract my mind with more random hobbies that I'm, like the computers and stuff that I've been doing in SDL2. And I'm not sure about games. I think, did I mention that? I don't know. I'm just going to get myself into playing video games, but it's probably because I'm going through another depressive state where nothing really seems that exciting as of now. So I guess I call it anhedonia. I've mentioned that before. It's just like, I don't know. I remember some guy talking on YouTube about, it was like a short on YouTube about what depression feels like. And if you win $1 million, you just wouldn't necessarily feel anything. I mean, you'd be like, oh, that's cool. Like, I don't even know what I would do with $1 million. I would just, I wouldn't have a good reason for it because I wouldn't even know where to invest other than giving it to smart people. Like, I'd probably be a philanthropist or something for people who are more passionate about, solving the world's problems than I am as of now. And then I'd use it for covering, like, getting a house or something. And that's pretty much it. And, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, $1 million. I mean, if I just had got a pretty decent townhouse or something, then I'd probably get that. And then, actually, I'd probably just keep it because that's not a lot of money. I'd probably just get a nice townhouse in the city, and I'd probably do community stuff or oriented jobs. I would definitely not want to work within any food and beverage or restaurants or all that. I know people are passionate about serving and being a line cook, but I've never just like that doesn't seem exciting at all to me. I've never been much of a cook either, so yeah. Which is why I'm going back to school pretty soon, probably by the fall time. I may not even push it back anymore because I'm going to get kind of comfortable in my own patterns, and then I'll probably be less incentivized to go back to school in the winter, and it'll just end out not being that. I mean, like, regardless, I'm not really excited about it, but, it's something that helps out with living in this world. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I got my degree in applied math, so I'm going to finish that, and I may get a master's or a PhD in probably something physics oriented because I like theory a lot. Maybe control theory, maybe quantum information theory, maybe condensed matter or high energy particle physics. That's very common in the physics realm. And, if I decide to get into mathy stuff, I'd probably do something with combinatorics, and that can be applied to quantum computing and computer science in general as well, and some areas of physics because combinatorics is inherently probability, and you see that a lot in statistical mechanics. So yeah, I think I may get back into reading a lot of theory again because I don't know, nothing really seems that exciting to me right now. The only time I'm excited about things is if I'm like in my realm of thought, Yeah, I don't know. It's nice to see that other people get excited about this world, though. I like to see other people enjoy themselves. But, yeah. Again, I don't know what school I'm going to. I don't think I have. There's some schools close. I don't want to specify what schools because I don't know who watches these videos. I know it's not any psycho, or most likely not any psychos. So, but still, I just don't want to be specific. Yeah, but yeah, I have good grades and all that. It's just, it's hard to. I still have some gen eds I need to get through, which I'll probably just get out of the way for the first semester back in school, and then I'll have more exciting classes to take. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. Regardless, it's good to have that piece of paper. Yeah. And I'll be talking to my primary care physician pretty soon as well. So I can probably talk to a psychiatrist for some kind of mood stabilizer / I don't know, SSRI. Just help out with my depressive states and whatnot. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. I don't know. Like I try socializing and all that, and if I knew of people that were up in my neighborhood or somebody that had the same interests as me, or just being around somebody that's not as talkative as the people that I know now, all of them are so extroverted. There's like one guy who's actually I forgot to. You know, now that I think of it, I could probably text that one guy that I'm friends with in this neighborhood just to see what he does because I don't know. I've been meaning to find more friends and just people to be around every once in a while. Yeah, physical friends. Because I just can't, I don't know. There's something, my brain doesn't feel like playing video games. So, yeah, it's not excited about that right now. Yep, yep, yep. So, I don't know. Life is good, pretty good. I think it's just once I get through this rut for the winter, I'll be feeling a lot better once I make some friends too and get back to school and restabilize my life. I think I've done enough exploring for now, at the very least, because everything is starting to feel as mundane as it was when I was back in my hometown. Um, it was nice, the novelty was nice for a year or so. It was exciting, and there's still a lot of other things I want to do in the city while I'm here and while I'm getting my education and while I make friends and just naturally be human. Um, yeah. Yep. 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 I don't know what I'm thinking of right now. I'm just trying to think of other things to talk about. Um, I don't know. I like this kind of haircut. I think next time I may shear it and have it down. It's nice. This is a nice length for me. I may make it a little bit longer next time. Maybe by an extra inch or half an inch. I think this is like an inch and a half or something. It's hard to tell. Um, yeah, yeah. It's just this February has been so goddamn slow. For me at least, I know other people have been talking about their February being pretty fast. I mean, I would say it's faster in comparison to January. At least that's what it feels like. But I don't know. Yeah. Yep. 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 My memory has been. I know I actually don't have a bad memory, but when I get into these mood states, I just get very forgetful, and I forget about like half of my past, and my brain. I think it's due to the fact that my brain isn't working as optimally, so it doesn't connect the dots as fast for it. Those triggers to show those areas of memory for the brain. Because it seems like there has to be a particular speed in which that trigger causes a memory to show up in your head, or for you to consciously see it at the very least. Because if it takes too long, then you start thinking about it and trying to recall a particular thing and whatnot, and that can be annoying at times. And yeah, the synapses haven't been firing as usual. Um, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I can't wait. Again, that's why I'm talking to a primary care physician and seeing if I can get a psychiatrist to help me out with these, with my brain that I have. But yeah, I'll be doing more this summer too. I think. I don't know, cause like I'm trying to think of something that I get excited about a lot of things, but when I'm like this, I just can't even remember what I'm excited about, or sometimes, and it's hard for me to actually feel like there are a lot of positive things that happen in my life too that I just forget out all of a sudden because of the pessimism just runs into my conscious mind and overrides those positive things, and I don't know. It can be hard at times. It can be hard, and I'm in a pretty damn good place too, and I still can't like be appreciative of. Unfortunately, I mean, I try to write down a couple of things every day just to make myself remember that there are a lot of good things in my life. It's just kind of hard at times. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, school's gonna be fun. School's gonna be fun. I don't know. There are a lot of things like rushing through my head that I just don't know if I should talk about because I do that a lot where it may not even be a personal thing. It's just like, is it even worth the energy to expound more on other things? And that's more of an introverted thing, I guess. Like when you have, I don't know, like I don't have to show every thought. Obviously, more extroverted people tend to get, and you have to be excited, right? Like about things to actually want to exert energy, right? Yeah. Yep. I don't really have anything else. I mean, it's Friday, so I think I'm just gonna relax with myself today and just hang out. It's pretty cold. It's like teens, and yeah, it's just cold and it's windy, and I'd rather just stay at the comfort of my own home. Although I've been trying to stay within communication of the other guy. Anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about this right now. I have nothing to talk about. I just keep dragging this on. Um, yeah. Anyways, bye.